This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the Monster High Buried Secrets Series 2 mystery figure. So like the previous set of figures, it looks like there is a marking underneath the top part here that will let you see what figure you're supposed to get. And if we got it correct, there should be Toralei in this package, and if we got it wrong, I might cry on camera. But that being said, in this set of them, we have Claudine, Toralei, Frankie, and Draculaura. So basically they swapped out Cleo for Toralei. On the back, we can see what the dolls look like. I think this actually may be the best looking Claudine that they've put out in the Generation 3 lineup of Monster High figures. And I actually do kind of like Frankie's outfit, but if that was a skirt, I probably would have gone for that one too. But since it's a pair of shorts, I don't care. And if we were right, now in the package that we saw, they had 2 orange, 1 blue, and the problem is we weren't sure if the other 3 that we saw were pink or purple. So we don't know. Blue would be Frankie, pink would be Draculaura, and purple would have been Claudine if it followed the same rules as the last time. But let's go ahead and open this sucker up. And I got a new hobby knife to use. I got this Westcott one, it's gold, and I did that because I wanted to look pretentious. So there we go, orange mug here. Orange Monster High logo detailing wallets. Here's a little tiger striped notebook. And it looks like a pen with a kitty on top. So this all seems to be crying Toralei so far. Let's hope that's who we got. Booyah! This is going to be so awkward with all the camera movements. We got Toralei. Well, let's see. All of her, quote, buried secret items here. Now, let's just... We can pull her fully out of the coffin cover. Ow. Due to her sharp feline vision, Toralei doesn't really need glasses, but she can't resist cat eye frames. I'll be nice and I won't try to pronounce the French. What does this werecat doodle in her notebook? Fierce poster designs for her band, the Hisfits. Everything else seems to be rubber bands. And of course those obnoxious things. Oh, that pulled out nice and easy. And so did that one. So let's go ahead and see if we can take a quick tour inside her coffin here. You can get it pretty far open. She's got a Caddy Noir poster. Looks like she's got a picture with her mom. Jacket hanging there. There's a Hisfit poster at the bottom. Her cat. So that means she's squishing it every time she lays down. A mirror and a purse. Looks like some of these items are there. I'm guessing that's supposed to be a light at the end or a laser beam thing. Alright, let's take a look at what's in her packaging here. Here are those cat eye glasses they were talking about. Here's her orange coffee mug. Okay, so her pen thing, it's a ball of yarn with ears, with cat ears, is what it looks like. And a couple of questionable shoes with kitty scratching post heels. And then here's her purse, the same one that was shown in the image before. Or like in her coffin thing. Oh, she didn't come with any extra clothing or anything. Oh, look at that. The bottom of her heel has a paw. Oh. The strap on the back is cut so that you can make it easier to put on there. Of course, she's mostly pre-posed again like these cheaper dolls have been. And unfortunately, whoa. So let's go ahead and take a look at this here. There is way too much crap on her face. I don't know what they were thinking with that. I mean, it's like they put kind of a blush over her nose and her cheeks and then put musical instruments on it. I don't know if that's supposed to be some funky freckles or something. Her purple lipstick, it looks like it's trying to do one of those fades out. So it's like really dark in the center there, but then lightens up towards the outsides. The streaks in her hair look fine, in my opinion. Her earrings are okay, nothing too special. Metal fishbone and then just a spiked loop. Unfortunately, this is a dress on her and not a skirt and short set. She does have the standard spiderweb looking underwear built in. I like the skirt design, but it would have been nicer if it was a separate piece. So take a better look at the back there. We got two sets of elastics. We've got two sets of Velcro there. And man, look how thin that material. Can you see how thin that material is? I know, you can see like all the little holes in there maybe when you do this. It's probably not getting caught on camera very well. So she's got this plastic bow tie thing, which I think looks hideous as heck. But again, we have her glasses we can put on her. Oh, that's weird. I didn't notice this on the other ones, or on the other one I picked up for her. But she's got a little tuft of fur on the side of her head. And, you know, I guess that's for glasses? I don't know. No, that doesn't really work for those either. So there's Toralei ready to go to class, apparently. So this thing is not as nice looking as I was expecting. I mean, truthfully, I have fairly low expectations when it comes to a lot of these budget Monster High items. But I gotta say, this one kind of takes the cake on the budget part. Now, it's been a long time since I actually put like clear lenses in glasses for any of these characters. I mean, they did it a few times for Ghoulia back in Generation 1, but not with anybody else. But let's go ahead and take another look at her articulation. Well, or take a look period at her articulation. Get the crap out of there. Take her glasses off. Alright, so to start with, her head. Standard head joint here with like the ball like top part. At least that's the best way I can describe it. I've seen inside the heads because I have swapped heads on Monster High dolls before. I'm assuming these use the same kind of joint, but maybe they don't. But it does allow you to wiggle her all around. Her arms have a hinge, like so, and a spin. But there's no elbow articulation in these budget dolls. However, they do have their wrist articulation and the spin pin there. So she can move her hand in and out and spin it all around. And this elbow comes positioned in that form. The other one is a little bit straighter. Again, can go out and down and around with the hand again jointed that way and can spin it around. There is no waist articulation, no boob cut on this figure. Her legs can kick up very far. She's definitely a cheerleader. And can only kick back about that far, which is still kind of impressive, but not great. And of course, We can kick out about that far. Her tail does spin around on its little peg joint there on her butt, above her butt. Not in her butt. But there's no knee articulation, no ankle articulation. That's it. What you see is what you get from this one at this point. I think the Cleo that they did previously was better than this one is. I feel like they cut corners on here, but I can't exactly say why. Although I think the previous Cleo doll did come with more cloth clothing than this one does. But that's about the only difference I can really think of in that. I mean, we got a drinking cup, big deal. We got a little pen or stylus with a fur ball on top. Again, big deal. And we got her purse, does not open up. Who cares? Actually, I think her skin tone is paler than normal too, to be honest with you. I think that'll do it for our look at the Series 2 of Monster High's Buried Secrets Toralei doll. I hate that thing. But why don't you guys go ahead and tell me what you think of this doll? Like, I don't know. If I'm being honest, the budget dolls for Monster High have always been kind of awful in my opinion. Usually when they start doing like that kind of thing, it feels like the line is coming to an end. So maybe this will be gone soon, I don't know. And while I did generally like Toralei's designs, this one definitely looks better on the package than it does in person. It might have helped if the tie and the collar were actually made of cloth or something else. Maybe, I don't know. I just don't like the way it looks with her. It would have been nice if it was a skirt and top and not just a dress that looks like a skirt and top. That's one of my pet peeves with a lot of modern Mattel dolls. They like to do the mini dress for everything, and even if it's supposed to be a skirt. But again, just let me know what you guys think of this doll. Is it something you're interested in? I don't think I'll be picking up any more of this wave. Although that Claudine does seem like it's the best looking Claudine in the Generation 3 series of dolls, I don't care about it enough to pick it up. Just like with the Frankie, if it was a skirt instead of the shorts, I'd pick that up too, but nah, whatever. But I hope you did enjoy this look at this doll, and if you did, please feel free to like the smash button, and if you want to see more of my nonsense in the future, please feel free to subscribe. I thank you for watching. Peace and love.